So there are two Senate runoffs in Georgia. Of course, you know that. They'll take place on January 5th, and they will determine control of the Senate and to some extent the future of the country. Now, for years, and this is a concern, Georgia has been chipping away at election security. What have they been doing, and what kind of effect will it have on January 5th? John Daniel Davidson has taken a close look at this. He's the political editor at The Federalist, and he joins us tonight to explain what he's found. John, thanks a lot for coming on. How do you assess election security in the state of Georgia right now?
Well, just as you said, for years now, Georgia officials have kind of been whittling away at their election security, both through actions of the legislature and through lawsuits that either the Georgia government has lost or that they've agreed to in these sort of settlement decrees going back, for years now. And a lot of it was driven after Stacey Abrams lost the 2018 governor's race. There was all these outside groups that came in to sue the state to say, oh, we need more voter access. And it was done in the name of voter access. But what they were really doing is weakening the controls around things like mail-in voting, which we saw a massive expansion of in the name of COVID in this presidential election. And there's all kinds of ways that they've weakened those controls in Georgia.
Why would you want to weaken election integrity laws? I mean, everyone knows, because it's obvious, that that's going to make the population paranoid. It's going to radically decrease social trust. It's going to make the country more divided. Why would you want to do that?
It makes it easier to cheat. I mean, it's simple, really. This is not a complicated, high-tech scheme here in states that have expanded mail-in voting. And it's not just fraud that we're talking about. It's not just dead people voting like you went through last night. It's also changes in how the mail-in votes are counted and the procedures that are put in place to make sure that the person who mailed in the ballot is the person who is allowed to vote under that name or that number. And so they've changed all these laws. Just back in March, Georgia agreed in a lawsuit, they agreed to loosen a key aspect of how they process mail-in ballots. And they said that the signature on the ballot didn't have to match the signature on the voter rolls. It just had to match the signature on the mail-in ballot application. Well, anyone can put two and two together to see how you could use that to fraudulently cast a mail-in ballot. You get a ballot, you sign you apply for a ballot, you sign it, you get it, and you sign it, and the signatures match. And if they don't match the one that's on the roll, it still counts.
This is so much more third world than what happens in the third world. I covered an election in Nicaragua 30 years ago. Everyone who voted put a finger in ink to hold it up to prove to everyone else, I voted. I mean, they would never allow this in a place like Nicaragua, which is really revealing. John Daniel Davidson from The Federalist, thanks so much.
Thank you.